Okay. Once again, Mekele, back from the case.
Call me Todd Bully.
Spending money.
Do you have money?
Leaking money.
Do you have money?
Knocking money.
No problem. I will give you 2.1 billion.
Thank you, sir.
No
Thank you, sir. And the Godfrey and Henry again.
Sharp.
Hero. And this okra soup with the seal.
I don't go finish 115 million pounds by one penalty.
Okay, so we go just continue from.
But I'm not going to use 70 million by injury.
Amen.
So you surprised how they wahala been there? See we are men, they see who they with.
You don't see them now.
Check the badge.
You are there causing problem.
You have another badge?
For where?
Not even in conference league.
They do not yesterday.
See this one, you never win Champions League. You see whether you ever know the badge. So person don't win and they ask you, they answer.
Are you there?
Local champion.
Go and play now. Let me see.
Local champion.
Okay, Jeko find this badge.
Oh, but yesterday
You are a local champion.
Joko find your badge yesterday.
Any day we win Champions League, peace on that trophy. So you break that course.
My brother, you are not playing anymore.
I get them before.
No be proper.
I still get because if you go Stamford Bridge, we'll take you around our trophy cabinet. So you'll see all the trophies.
So you do you believe?
Stamford Bridge? Do you believe in record?
Do you believe in record?
Yes, I believe in record.
Believe in record?
Yes.
So what would you tell me?
What would I tell you? I have more European trophies than you.
Hey, wait.
Go and check it anyway.
Hey!
9. You are missing one. Go and check your records.
Don't win Conference League.
No, I actually
Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Which day you renew the IP of
I
the blog?
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
welcome back.
I don't know.
Your blog is working.
No, yes, the truth.
Your blog is working.
I won 9. Yes.
Critically acclaimed.
Anyways.
Hey,
More move into the matter. So,
I pity you.
as you can see
Yeah.
on the bottom of your screen, we don't already do a very big, massive, sharp, and sweet preview for the Arsenal and Man U game. I mean, we did combine 11.
Very unique.
We did. Say that again, please. Sir.
Very unique.
Again.
Unique. Special. Quality. Exceptional.
Simple.
Class. Elevation. Novel.
I dey tell you.
Not drama.
The first
The
preview.
first of its kind.
Wait.
It will go down to history that a preview had about 5-6 crew. And it was so elaborate.
Oshimini.
It was deep.
Oshimini.
It was deep.
Atata.
It was analyzed. It was,
Oshimini.
it was dissected.
Oshimini.
People assimilated it. Like people expressed themselves. It was so consumed.
Last,
It was energy.
It cannot be 1-1. This cannot be Liverpool. It cannot be 1-1.
So, I beg, please just take one step back after this live show. Go watch that preview. Mad. The first preview we done the plan to do for viewing center. I mean, the filming was great. The everything, I mean, sound and everything was magnificent. So, I beg, just do well. Watch that preview. Also, drop your own combined 11 for the Arsenal Man U game. We'll go try to skip that one so that we'll spend more time with on and talk about what team we never talk about already. So, we will also do a Champions League group stage draw reaction as well. So, that one to make
for
sense.
those in Champions League.
Yes,
If you're
it's very special.
He do.
For everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
Still here from our hotel room for Port Harcourt. Like we said, we're there on the move to Uyo to watch the Super Eagles next week as they go play Sao Tome and Principe. But stop by for Port Harcourt,
as
do
usual.
some 1 or 2 activities. Now here we go watch the Chelsea game, the Arsenal game versus Man U on Sunday as well. So we're just there on the road. We're on the road. And Mekele, so we'll just do again your own thoughts on Champions League group. First, the Man U Bayern group with Gala and Copenhagen. Then the Arsenal group with Arsenal Day with Sevilla, Lens, and PSV.
I don't even forget people. I forgot the promo group. Because I don't even know that.
Then we'll go to the group of death.
Arsenal and the rest.
Arsenal and the other people.
No, I can't disrespect Sevilla.
Mekele, before you say anything, ask for my permission.
No, call me.
Ask for my permission. Should I talk about Champions League?
No. I can talk about one it.
I've
lifted same as a Chelsea
fan. You don't have a right to talk about Champions League.
As a Chelsea fan, see, you're not supposed to be using cup in your house because you have not won any cup.
Are you serious? Yeah, the guy.
Do you understand? They're supposed to use plates. They serve you.
And don't worry, you should be drinking with cup, right? Guy, you shouldn't be sleeping in a house because you don't have a stadium.
No, leave him, let me talking now.
Okay, you don't have to be sleeping in any room.
But that,
okay, you sleep outside.
No. If you ask me that I shouldn't be, but that stadium I've rented, I've brought back glories to them.
On a rented basis.
No. If you ask me that, definitely like everybody knowing Chelsea now.
Does that stadium belong to you?
It doesn't matter.
What do you make Burnley? What do you make
doesn't matter.
Burnley been game with Luton Town. The company.
Wait, hold on. Who get the stadium, Godfrey?
Who get the stadium?
It doesn't matter who has the stadium.
No, it doesn't matter.
Who has the stadium?
You see?
Oh, I catch you there. I catch you finish.
You can't come to Old Trafford gym structure. Then you start.
See. No worry,
the gym structure you hardly changed.
Forgive them. They know not.
You hardly renovated.
Forgive
the
them.
gym structure that chased out Ronaldo, a legend.
Forgive them. Let's
The
move.
gym structure that could not cure
Man or Bayern no go finish first. Man or Bayern no go finish first. Just forgive them.
What do you expect? Tuchel will just sell it to them. Before you know, you start hearing Tuchel explaining how they lost.
Boy.
So if Tuchel,
I don't know what happened tonight.
Yeah. What happened? The players gave their best. Gary Kane this thing was direct. Okay, what was the scoreline?
We lost 3-1. Waiting the no answer.
That's the truth.
It was stupid.
It was better.
So United will finish top.
I don't think United will finish top.
Still Bayern.
Ten Hag is giving us some Kai Havertz vibes. You understand?
Interesting.
Yeah,
then what about the Arsenal group? Okay, that one.
That's not group.
Na Conference League group.
But don't be surprised that Arsenal will struggle against PSV.
Of course.
Do you understand?
No. I
don't see Arsenal beating Sevilla home and away. You might win one. Sevilla, enter with Sevilla just Stamford Bridge. Champions League. Everything for their body, they're active.
That's not Champions League.
You understand?
That's Europa League.
No be small.
How now?
Now they are here, they stand.
No, but they are also okay in the Champions League. They are not like say that they
okay
very bad Champions League to an extent. Not like say that they bad Champions League. They also represent, as long as they are European football.
Oh, but they don't go for Champions League. They don't get any
They're not good for Champions League.
They don't get one single rest for Champions League.
Names like Ocampos now for Thursday with the hear.
But mark the words. My own expectation, Sevilla would finish first in the Arsenal.
Just the way you want the way you want Bayern to finish first.
That's what you want.
What do you get from
I
That's what
trusted
you
you
want.
in Europa. You went to take 3-0 against Sevilla. What do you mean?
What
do you mean?
Just like that.
Is he playing Europa now?
Yes, I've played Europa twice.
But Sevilla was 11.
It's why you play Europa
But
now.
Sevilla complete 11 that day.
Sevilla first.
Sevilla first,
Arsenal
Sevilla first, Arsenal second.
You don't have Man U join the Arsenal
Man
group.
U second.
He says Sevilla first, Man U
Man U
second.
second for their group. Bayern first now.
So Arsenal and United second.
Second.
They both moved to that group of death. Newcastle.
No. I can't be this soft too. Arsenal third. Power. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Grace.
Talk to me.
Blessings.
Talk to favor. Yeah.
No, this one.
on the serious note.
Let him continue.
On the serious note.
Why you think I don't
Maybe I don't hang you. Because I will not be there. I won't be a party to that.
No. But I feel maybe the both representators in the Champions League. Representatives rather in Champions League. I just feel maybe they will just qualify for the knockouts, but I don't see them
going
advancing.
anywhere.
No. Come back.
They ask you simple question. Who qualify first for group? You don't enter next.
More do PSG, Newcastle, Milan, Dortmund.
See,
that group.
See, the offset there, like in form of the newbies there, and Newcastle. Newcastle midfield currently now, it's something that we're beginning to just see the wonders of football. That's the truth. So, and PSG would want to, what do you call it? This coach, PSG coach, the new one, Enrique. He will play the tiki-taka, but it won't work with Newcastle. Newcastle will break all those passes.
Do they stand a chance of coming out?
Newcastle will beat PSG in one of the fixtures.
So they will come out from that group.
If Newcastle don't finish second, Newcastle will win their first two matches. Take it to the bank.
Congratulations.
Power.
I'm serious. Take it. I don't care who they play first two matches.
Okay, there is no back again.
The thing now that say you are no longer in the Champions League. You can support
No, he don't replace you
have
now. He don't replace you for the Newcastle fan club. You know, as you come out, somebody
Yeah, somebody
don't.
else.
See, if you suffer with it, I suffer.
You
If you pass through what I pass.
You cannot measure the
Baby go kill you. Baby go kill you.
You dey sit there and winning the championship.
You know what?
Where your man? No, you know when they stand up. There's that. When they shout am, in there they shout am, me I dey here. In they shout am for my ear.
So like go yara.
Everybody was against me.
No, but
I say,
Can the big energy?
So which two will come out from that group? Move on to the next
which
one.
group is that?
The group of that, yeah.
Newcastle and any other team.
That is not prediction, bro.
No, it's not I can't give it so. Do you understand? The other team are on the same level.
One thing is
Milan, Dortmund. Milan, see, you know why I said I can't give it to any other team? Dortmund had been in impossible groups like Man City's group and they still ended up second. They came out.
But Milan, though, this Milan team, I mean, if anybody could testify, I say Chelsea helped them for this life. AC Milan will give the testimony.
Love chick. As long as
Pulisic.
Love chick.
Pulisic.
they are working for them,
Giroud.
my brother. It's
Tomori.
not that they give us.
Guys, they will testify.
That's the problem.
You know they watch the.
I say it's working for
See,
them.
ma tell you.
If you see players, they play.
AC Milan, Chelsea this night. You no go chop.
Alright, more move.
You don't see draw.
The window don't close.
When we give Arsenal Havertz, the first two matches, Arsenal be the halos. Correct by Havertz is a strong, versatile player.
Go play you now. You go see what Havertz go offer.
Versatile player.
Go play
Which this more move abeg, more move on. Abeg, this which trickery wey man you dey do here with this Greenwood something?
I don't even know.
Na alone when they go this Hetafe o.
Mbasi am
Na
now.
man you dey play majority of him wages.
Now, you don't see why I dey vex that day. See, it takes a principled human being to make difficult decisions. And that is when your atom of principality is being tested.
Yeah.
Stand your ground. This thing, what would they do now? Now, waiting for commercial do by January. If not, loan this guy as early as possible. No carry and come media. Man, you no one leave this guy. If no be the protest them, by now, Greenwood they Man U team.
Exactly.
Look at the face of the people they tell me Man U image. Does it mean you did not consider your image when you were planning to reintegrate him? You need him.
Yeah.
It's part of fortune of what happened. But me and you know, say, under Ole, we were like, this is the next Van Persie in Premier League. This is the next wonder boy you can't afford to lose. So despite the condition now surrounding him, despite the circumstances surrounding his career, United are still like, this thing feel good one day. Make we no come there like you do to other people. Make we do them like this. So what is
So me they get the feeling say, I know you can't eat your cake and have it, but this is exactly what Man United are done with this team because in they go, but in they go. So he's still a United player, and at the end of a good loan spell, quote and unquote, maybe by good, I'm not just talking numbers, goals and assists. By good at the talk,
pressure, no
reduce noise. If he can go there, keep a low head. The chant and all those things, this thing reduce, people begin to understand, say, okay, last, this boy na small boy, this boy na human being. That's a successful season for Man United. Whether Greenwood score 10 or he score 1 for the season, as long as the noise levels reduce by this time next year when he come back, it's a good season. So they don't eat their cake
and still have it.
Meaning say, in don't go for now, but there's still a prospect of them still having it.
Back.
Everything, very big if everything goes well, noise-wise, and then income back next season continue. So it's a good move. It's a smart way to deal with the problem.
On the flip side, maybe the season still turn good, then suitors now come, then I sell him
for good fee.
For good fee, and make money.
Yeah. So that's another still having the cake again.
That's another angle.
That is double standard.
If you check now. If the thing that you work out for them, maybe Man United and some of the fans are going to say, okay, based on saying a small club now, why the noise now no increase, all those kind of things.
Of course.
And at the end of the day, if you bring them back and maybe Premier League start normal before the transfer window close, like 2-3 games, then start and they see say noise no dey, they feel keep them. But if they start and they see say noise dey, they go feel say okay.
Danny,
All right. Are we back? Are we back? Okay, I think we are back.
Okay.
All right, I think we are back. Omo, now so
On the road.
roadway. Anyway, road clear. So let's you be the concluder of Greenwood matter.
Yes, I'd say someone like Greenwood, is Getafe the right club to go? Is Spain the right destination to go? Are they the right country that can handle this media presence, racist issue and all that? I don't think Spain is the right club to go, because if Greenwood comes up against a team, Getafe plays against Valencia. You know how they treated Vinicius Junior to an extent.
I think that's a Real Madrid thing though.
Is it?
Because I don't know this racism matter. We never really hear when Villarreal they play Sevilla or those kind of things. Obviously, now Real Madrid, everybody hates Real Madrid because of how successful they did. So now why they go likely put that in on top of Vinicius?
The Vinicius racism chart was a weapon.
Yes, against Madrid.
Against Madrid
Yes.
and Vinicius himself. They wanted to use it to
Because
Bring down
bring
Madrid.
him down.
And you feel remember any other racism incident outside Vinicius?
But Valencia get that record.
Now,
Yes, they get the
Okay,
record.
that's the Akabi, right?
Yes,
I think the Akabi, that's the defender.
assuming but not conceding that the racist chance there is high. When you want to try something, what do? You know, you need to have a good reality check.
Yeah.
If you go Brazil, go succeed there, and you won't bring and come back here.
Yeah.
So what's the need?
The levels are different.
You better try and where the levels are
levels
almost
are big
close.
different.
Yeah.
So if you succeed there is a likelihood. Look at Spain, look at England. If it happen there, it not gonna happen. It means with time it must be overtaken by events.
Yeah.
Then it go be low. But if you can go there now, come out and for media, bring him back. They say, oh, he's back. Believe me, many people that watch Premier League watch La Liga.
Yeah, exactly.
If 10 things happen in Premier League, it will happen. 8 will happen there.
Sure.
So if he succeed there, it will be a good reality check.
But I don't think it's too early to expose him.
Who is taking the risk now? Who is taking the risk? Getafe is taking the risk.
Getafe is taking that risk.
Fine.
No doubt. And partly, Man United is also taking the risks because this is still part of their player. This is still their player.
They try read
this for you now because
try read the
it don't work. You don't concern Man U.
You don't understand now. The one reason, if you read the cover story on that missing Greenwood, is the backroom staffs and the staffs of Man United that did not want him back.
Yeah.
It's not that the club did not want him back. Ten Hag was open to working with Greenwood because truth have to be said. Anthony or whatever his name, he's not a footballer. He should be picking balls. You have to be realistic. See,
No, nobody let Anthony here. Nobody let him. I don't know.
That's the truth because if Man U been get let's hit the nail. If Man U been go market now get a very good replacement for Anthony, Greenwood would be sold. It wouldn't be a loan.
Yeah, sure.
See, Man U be not ready to go market, go spend that much again to go find replacement for Anthony, and they're not ready to tell Anthony say, "Oh boy, you need to play ball."
All this way they speak in a grammar.
Now the fans.
See what man he talks. So this was the statement. The move enables Mason Greenwood to begin the rebuild of his career away from Manchester United. The club will continue to offer support to Mason and his family during this period of transition. So now, this is semantics. Yes, now semantics because when they say transition now, are they transitioning him
to prepare him to
away
sold
permanently, or are they transitioning him to the next step of his career if he comes back?
That's what they
Does
say.
the loan,
No, it
does the
depends.
loan have obligation to buy?
No.
There's nothing like that.
So United they cover most of his salary, which
means it's
something like
property.
Yes.
All they want to do is to take him out of
the limelight and the attention of Manchester United.
Simple.
Anyways.
So more like they're protecting the club.
And him.
And the player himself.
I feel they've done this very well.
At a point, I come to realize the fact that Greenwood is a more danger than
Of
United
course.
as a club.
Yes. Yeah.
Football is a psychological thing. If you're not balanced here,
You can't play.
you can't play in the pitch.
Sure.
So they want to first of all work on his psyche. Then watch the environment. Where you see the world is like a global village.
Exactly.
If he's doing well there, it will be reflecting here. Don't be surprised maybe by January you start hearing people saying terminate his loan and bring him back.
Bring him back.
There's some people saying
Bring him back. Yes. Bring him
because
back.
as we speak, we don't have a winger.
You have now. You have a spinner.
All right, let's move on.
have
Let's
a-
move on. I beg, drop comments on this matter. Let us know what you
You have a
think
spinner.
on this matter and how Man United they proceed with the handling of this matter. Like I said, this is basically eating your cake and having it, which is a good. This
If it
is
work.
a very good
If it works,
Yeah.
you could just say I signed a
If it work,
20-year-old
I'm
boy and giving him 8 years contract.
Exactly, man. Exactly. All right, let's move on. Drop a comment and we'll take those comments after this one. Ansu Fati to Brighton. Perfect.
Very good one.
I remember when.
Very, very good.
when.
Okay.
Them been given that number. I don't know whether now only me been did that show, maybe the vex. Say the pressure is an insult to Messi and everything, but I know one thing I said for sure is that this guy, I'm seeing something here, but it's way too early. First of all. And then secondly, Barcelona as a club, the direction where then they go. Because you know, so that period they Messi come out. Barcelona were pretty much coming back from the, you know, dungeons. They don't win that Champions League 2006. You know, they were becoming that powerhouse again. So it was like upward trajectory. Whereas Ansu Fati come at the time where the shake.
They shake, yeah.
You get, so obviously it will affect everybody, and it affected him very negatively. He got injuries, and now they don't push out.
I mean, just want me to conclude when you laugh. Because all this your drama when they speak now, one does your question. They're not for sure. I mean, they're not for sure.
When you see
They don't push out with the £1 billion. €1 billion.
now that release clause. How can you give this guy 1 billion? And every player, if you check all their players, they give that 1 billion. If they succeed that year, the next year no future. And they tell you
The
to
question why they ask now saying the Barca, the Barcelona handle CM. They were coming out of the tragedy of losing Messi. Now you gave Ansu Fati,
Yeah,
which is like more of an academy player, that big number,
yeah.
and carry 1 billion release clause. Now
am.
Barcelona put pressure on that player.
Of course.
yes, they put pressure on the boy, and at the same time, that injury too affect him. That
The injuries affected him. No,
Maybe
so
the
far.
pressure now.
Now, I feel now sending him to Brighton on loan is more pressure. Premier League is competitive. You have to say the truth.
I think
No,
this
but we
now
don't see
where
players
we
who come from the
see
Spanish
Ansu
league can't
Fati.
survive now.
Yeah,
Eh?
We don't see players who come from the Spanish league can't
How
survive for
many?
Premier League now. Eh?
How many?
Which one be how many?
No.
They are there.
No. Have you seen a player come on loan with injury woes and survived well? I'll bring Raul to Chelsea. Saul
Saul
to
yes,
Chelsea.
yeah.
He was an injury player. Then you sent him to Chelsea. How far?
Were you good there?
It's not about us being good.
That's the problem now. That is playing for the Atletico Madrid.
No.
Mekele.
A player had this injury issue.
Is Joao Felix bad player last season in Chelsea?
Was he an injury player?
Did he go injury in Chelsea?
Was he an injury
Did he go injury in Chelsea?
Jafeli was not bad.
He was not.
He was not bad. So
He was not
Spanish
good.
side.
Yes,
He was not good, but you will not tell me now. Ansu Fati in that Brighton squad. You don't see Brighton gymmers. You don't see
My
their
brother,
gym
they are medics.
and
Wey dey like
like
that.
person wey go get muscle.
The thing I say, me I feel
Wait,
say
man,
e dey-
ask you something. Because Ensuso, tell me the kind of gym where in the gym. Ensuso the gym.
This is get muscle.
No, wait, I just want to
Which
say.
gym? Now me
This
Thomas
Ansu
the
Fati
gym.
is a-
run o.
Now me Thomas the gym.
He go run o.
So he get the place already.
He go run pace.
This is
Wetin go happen and I say him I just feel say this thing go really stretch Fati. Mo see him
It go
elastically.
stretch am.
Mo see wetin him fit
Oh,
really
they
offer
realistic now.
physically and mentally.
but I want to know now. Does he have any choice? He
Um,
has no choice. From the beginning, you and I knew that since the past 3-4 years, Barcelona has been under this pressure. The pressure of getting back to where they belong.
yeah.
Exactly what happened to Manchester United after Alex left. United wanted a quick fix. Quick didn't work up to today.
Yeah.
So when they did what they did with Fati, it was all down to their own error. Because they supposed to know that Messi, Xavi, Iniesta didn't just come like that.
Yeah.
So them now giving him the jersey number 10, placing that to me na Banty. Now they can't buy his clothes. Now Banty.
And they say
living in
You know?
That's
So
it.
everything,
living in bondage.
everything
Now set up.
worked against him.
yeah.
Everything worked against him. Now it don't happen. One of my boss does that. He said, don't talk about what happened. It don't happen. What is the solution now? The man that here say, he know off the light, and I make him born. He don't born. What can we do? Is there any extra up? Now it don't happen.
No, before you finish, let me ask you a question. Do you think Xavi liked Ansu Fati? That's the question.
When it comes to whether you like or you don't like, see, it's a personal thing. Say manager A doesn't like it, doesn't mean manager A will not like you.
I feel Xavi did not like Fati.
Look at the problem.
You follow.
Look at the problem.
Follow.
Fati now, na Barcelona product. Xavi na visitor. He go come go.
Another manager will come.
So the best thing they have done for this guy, whether he like him or he not like him, go there and express yourself. Here and now, there is no pressure on you. Brighton is not aiming to win. They are not aiming to win league. See, Barcelona is challenging Madrid every single day. Barcelona is always being expected to win Champions League and La Liga, unlike Brighton. When he looks around, he see somebody like Lewandowski. He wants to perform, but over here now, he's looking at people almost at his level.
Yeah,
they are all his mates.
They play good game. He have a good time.
Yeah,
and he will end up coming back better, because if you check what Barcelona is playing and what Brighton is playing currently, is similar to the kind of football.
Yeah.
So him going there, see, loan is all about you. Go and revive your career and improve.
Exactly.
Finish.
If say wetin back I do with the loan this thing and say if you no work for Ansu Fati, they go no say yes, this guy now he no go ever work for Barca again.
Yeah.
You understand?
Fati will prefer to play 34 games with Brighton than to sit on the bench for Barcelona and play 15 games.
That's why I told you now, he has been ill-treated. On that note, even when he came back from injury, Xavi hardly started him. So
he is not the first. Everything when Felix they suffer today. Everything when Felix they suffer today. It's not because he's a bad player. It's because of Diego Simeone.
Yes, now he fell out. This one is Felix openly fell out with the coach. He said some things against him.
So because they have the brevity.
Fati now, they will ask Xavi on an interview, do you still have confidence in Fati?
He will say
Fati
yes.
will not.
He needs to work hard.
Xavi will not tell you I have confidence in him. Xavi will tell you he's a growing player.
He needs to work hard.
But that's also
See the problem now. See the problem. You don't even compare
confidence.
their move now with Joao Felix on, because Joao Felix on now. Atletico Madrid no one here say we lose that big money just like that. You understand? But this academy boy, where if you don't work out, they don't even send again. You understand?
I feel that.
So for me, the loan move to Brighton now say okay,
fantastic.
in case he work, even though Xavi knowing that if Xavi see me as a manager, we could get big fee for this guy. Because Brighton now, you see the way Brighton now they operate now.
Yeah.
Any player where they raise small now, you go get big money. So if you raise that kind of player now, back and collect and back, they go ask for big money. Most Premier League team now go if you come for the Ansu Fati.
The way Brighton dey now, even if you see say Brighton love Fati, Brighton no bring her 50 million buy him.
They don't go buy him, but like me and you now go see go there buy
Brighton director. Wicked. That owner, don't say.
Now with the talk.
Me and you now you go buy him. Don't be say that Brighton go buy him.
Brighton can be an environment for shopping.
Kopama wey go side. He better pass
I think waiting Barcelona don't do it. You know when you post something for Gigi, then now you can't do that their promotion ad. When we say you go pay 1.5, they will come still boost them again. Now Brighton be the boost. Yes, because eyes there on Brighton. Yes, for the shopping. Normally people eyes there say okay. Now here will be the talent factory. Anything by
no say they improve players.
So as Fati don't put himself for the correct showcase now, Barca don't put her for that Brighton showcase where they on top people. Now Brighton be that
where they close to the main road. By the end of this in London, he will be a good product waiting to be harvested.
Exactly.
And people have been harvesting.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on.
Now you go see where they pay 100 million.
Who go pay?
Let's move on. Promise Fab said I think Manchester United will bring back Greenwood back to the team, because if they don't want him, they should have fully terminated his contract and let him go for free permanently. Simple. This is my own opinion. Yeah, valid in my opinion.
Valid.
Thank you. Kwele Bujuku says Ansu Fati is still 20 years. We'll move on to the Salah matter shortly. Jamestown, Obioha. But Shegun Olade says talking about people playing in Saudi for the money, and he says it doesn't make sense to him. Let's see. Let's still check some comments on matters. Victor Neymar says Greenwood Saka should be a lesson to Todd Borehole and Bali. Giving small children 8 years contract is sometimes happen. If something happened to one now, be this kind of thing or long-term injury, it will affect the team. Oh well, high risk, high reward.
Now we say we ain't go do something. Now we say we ain't go do it in.
High risk, high reward. Let's move on. One, I think, okay, we won't dwell on this one, but a player I've had an eye on for a long while. Now him replace Frankie de Jong when he come off for Ajax. Ryan Gravenberch, how do they call that name? Gravenberch. So now he don't go Liverpool. Originally, I think all of us go agree here. So waiting Liverpool they need another defensive midfielder. That's still that Fabinho.
But do you think he's
that man will go lock things up? No. I think maybe they had their eyes on him. He's a good player, but now profile wise, he's not that guy anymore. But then waiting for happen. I say, I remember when it been be Henderson, Wijnaldum,
Fabinho.
Henderson, Wijnaldum, Fabinho. You understand? So if somehow he can, because even when Fabinho been in Monaco, I think he used to play left back safe and then right back sometimes. He wasn't really that defensive midfield steel guy.
Yeah.
Till he come on that club. So Gravenberch, obviously, he moves around very well. He's in the very mobile, you get, and energy there in body, and also no, he may not have an eye for a pass, but waiting go do and say he go make runs. No, this time no for sure. Wait, there are lots of guys. Say Liverpool they get a good player and coach like Klopp.
You know where I want,
into waiting Liverpool need to solve right now, and it's very possible.
I think the financial people that are looking into Brighton scam deals should also look into Ajax. Now, I want to take you back to Ajax.
Yeah.
Ajax now, for the past 10 players they have sold, which player has gone and outshined or outshone in their new
Not much.
Ziyech, Gravenberch, Van der Beek.
No count the Gravenberch here.
No, I'm saying
He flopped for Bayern, but
yes, but I'm trying to say that the players, as they go the next club,
that one don't concern them.
That grace, like you like say, Ajax they suck the grace.
That one don't concern them.
Go on your own. You are on your own kind of player. See now, all these players now I mentioned on their former clubs when they were in Ajax, they were guy who I won this.
Were they good?
Like they were good.
Were they good?
They were good.
They were good.
Yes.
And they left the club.
Lasashona, I remember Lasashona.
Exactly.
We played that free kick when they played in Madrid from this corner.
All those
straight way Coutinho if he touch, but that one said don't loss for market.
Don't loss.
So who are you blaming now? Who are you blame now?
No, he just the talk say
like they need to
investigate Ajax.
It's not
No, I feel saying that based on the league where they play.
You want tell me this one? What Van der Beek? Van der Beek where they beg, when man you beg say he's a star boy, he's a baller. How far? Van der Beek now they check. Now they use your hand. Now he be his own agent. They check for club. How far now? Collect me. I go show myself.
It's just like traveling to Ukraine to bring Modric. And they can't even wash in jersey now.
But no. But Modric is 1 year. How many years has Van der Beek stayed in Man U?
How many years?
Let's move to somebody.
Allow this violence.
How old is what? James
Allow this violence come to
play. We get short time and we need to talk about a lot of things. We need to talk
about West Ham. How many years?
26 or so.
How many years he done there for West Ham?
How many years is for?
Okay, I think that
how many years is there for Southampton? Now English better.
When I want buy player.
So now where are they telling the league? Now when are they telling this one? Now you see now English.
But Godfrey, I go agree with Godfrey a lot.
Now the league, because if you check most of them when they come, none of them don't survive. Premier League,
I tell you now, say
don't be mind now they survive.
I can't be like
say. You still dey buy.
No, only Frankie de Jong has saying don't survive. Like really show that talent. Say yes, get that.
Frankie de Jong, if you look the leg when he used go, it has been very underwhelming.
Yeah,
I forget to call Van der Beek. I can't call the spinner DJ.
Bukati.
No be.
Faster.
No be Ajax problem. Now you went buy what you no fit use.
Alright, let's move.
You think we will affect wetin be that one wey wetin be their main defender now?
Okay.
No,
Martinez
still dey find that food.
Okay, now he no call Martinez so.
No, at least Martinez now the one wey we don dey see say the potential.
So you no call Martinez.
Potential wetin? After Liverpool game, you been believe Martinez.
Okay, you know get Martinez.
I don't know where Martinez is.
Okay, Chelsea.
I don't need to get player will never come back from message when they send them. I don't need to get none of my player with Salah don't do that thing.
Okay, you know get
More move. I don't believe
You are mad. Liverpool don't be draw every minute.
I beg go Palmer.
No, I don't know that person. See, let me put it now. I don't hate the player. But now, when Chelsea were making noise that they were going to go for an offensive,
No be this man.
No be look alike Havertz. No be player wey go run. No be player wey go dey run right, come carry left finish. No be see, we no want see Cole Palmer. I wish you success. But
In which club?
in Chelsea. No, let me land. But now I think maybe he's asking for playing time. You have been telling Guardiola he's ready to play. But let me say something. Guardiola would not sell his egg. Guardiola, if Kopama was very, very good, like he's the star boy, he's the future player, Guardiola will not go and buy that Doku.
True.
Guardiola is the kind of person that if he goes for a player and the player is not worth the amount, he will pull out. See Cucurella. Guardiola, he bidded and Guardiola said he's not worth the amount. How far Cucurella? Now hair we they see.
Even Maguire the same thing.
Yes. Lush hair.
That now just hair we they see. Now look at Paqueta. Guardiola said, "I'm not bidding up to 90 million that West Ham is."
But have you seen that betting issue cost Paqueta?
No.
Another betting issue.
Betting matter to an extent. But now, for Guardiola to open up and give the green light for Kopama, Guardiola see what he will need to see. And I
so you dey fear the unknown, say
you get why I say I dey frightened. See, when we sold Havertz, all Chelsea fans, we do fasting, we do Thanksgiving. But we forget say Havertz reincarnation if he come back. So Havertz was sorry.
Kai Palmer.
See, Kai Palmer.
That is what Kai Palmer.
When you talk issues like this, you don't narrow it down one angle. You don't make Pep look like a demigod. It doesn't mean
he's one of the goats in coaches.
Yeah, true. That one.
Right, they look like that.
No. That's one of the good. I just look you.
luckily
Your man, they call your man.
luckily for football, he's not the only goat. He's one of the goats.
Yes, now there's
No,
no.
he cannot be only one good.
Is he a superhuman? No. What am I trying to say? It doesn't mean that any player Pep let go is
He's a bad player.
It's a bad player.
Yeah, that one did.
As we speak, the single game you've managed to win this season convincingly is a Pep product.
Yeah. A Pep reject.
A Pep reject. Look, based on your argument, a Pep reject. If you go to Arsenal today, we also have Zinchenko. Cancel injury. He has an automatic shirt in Arsenal.
Why don't you mention Gabriel Jesus?
Calm down. Playing fantastically well. If you go to Gabriel Jesus, aside injury again, he's one player Arsenal fans crave to have fully fit.
Of course.
So there are things that can lead to this. When a young player, remember the case of Pogba at Manchester United, there was a certain Postecoglou. And Alex is saying, you can't play when this man is playing. Wait for your time will come. This young man said, I want to play. Alex said, okay, go. He left. Doesn't mean he was bad? No. You look at Palmer. Palmer is young. The current team set up today at City will
why can't get Havertz teeth?
The question why they ask
No,
I want to finish Harry. No, I want to finish Harry for here. Which player would Palmer bench? Don't call what they call it Mr. Spinner, because that one will not get played and DJ will not get there. I'm saying in your current Man U squad, does Palmer come into as a new signing and see shirts?
How much did City buy?
No, it's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question.
50
million.
Is it on the bench?
It's a yes or no question.
It's on the bench.
Yeah.
Yes.
When it comes to spending, does City have the muscle to spend more than Chelsea?
Oh yeah.
They have the power to spend more.
Now, sure.
Of recent, Chelsea and them who have spent more.
Chelsea
have spent more. So if City can buy a £50 million player and keep him for the sake of debt, And we know Chelsea, for instance, has 2 players worth almost 250 million.
Yes.
To start, right? So will it be bad to just pay 45 for a player who can play a second feeder role?
You don't understand. You don't answer.
No,
You're not answering my question.
I can't answer the question.
Is a Kopama a good buy for Man United?
Man U did not go for Kopama. Understand me?
If you talk, I say, would you take Kopama?
See, I wouldn't say.
Simple English, yes or no?
Yes or no? I would ask you here.
Will you take
Kopama?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's not every question you give a yes or no answer.
You will not take
Can you calm down?
You won't
Some are situational.
But now,
some are situational.
no.
Pochettino check in team, analyze himself. See, say need this guy. Not be so.
Another way you need to not to do now say you don't need. You don't need shoot them down before.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to tell you. No, I told you that I don't hate
I don't
hate
Kopama they come Chelsea. But if they defend Messi.
I want to ask you a question. See, Chelsea were going for Kopama. So now you said Kopama is the guy, but now there was a Kudus. Now there was a Kudus. Now that would have gotten cheaper. But you know that Kudus was cheaper than Kopama.
Before you go into Kudus,
are you not
remember, just now we talk about players.
Yeah.
Before you talk about Kudus, just now we talk about players we travel from Holland League, most of the Ajax. We're coming to the league, they don't succeed. Now you are mentioning another Ajax player. Where are you going to? Now see what me I want to hear. Based on this one way they try make her look like see. No be say the boy now the Guardiola one just let her go that kind of thing or based on say the boy now see one playing time. Guardiola no see anything
for that boy. God bless you.
Yes. Now if this boy that good enough,
very good,
the way Foden takes step up, you think say if you call for Foden that time you think say Guardiola go tell him
exactly
to Foden.
Godfrey. Till now would Guardiola accept to agree to sell Foden?
Hold on.
For who?
On the counter side now. You and Godfrey, and if you name me one player where they don't drop money for where we know say okay, we know the main man. Ornstein, Fabrizio don't talk say so and so club don't drop money for this player for Man City, and they say they know the sell or they say we then go come back.
Yes,
if you name one,
yes, Paul Walker, Bayern Munich openly said it. That they want.
How much?
They want. No. I'm
Did
saying
they
that,
bid for him?
No, now listen first.
I say bid now. I say
No,
bid.
just-
Just talk about bid.
Bernardo Silva. You feel?
Ake na last time.
Ake, we bid for Ake.
last
We bid for Ake. Why did Ake no go?
They reject him.
Guardiola
50 million,
yes,
right?
yes. Guardiola said he's not selling. Ake is not going.
Why?
Okay.
But he then if you say that Bernardo Silva,
Bernardo Silva exactly.
Yes, Baka has come up openly and said that they wanted Bernardo.
You think say Guardiola go say all this thing?
Baka get money to buy the Bernardo. No be they
Not be the same. Not be the same. Baka come up buy Cancelo.
They no buy am. They loan am.
Then buy am on loan.
No. Wait, how the loan fee dey with obligation? They must buy.
No be obligation.
Is there obligation?
No option, sef. No option.
No option.
But that
option.
They let them make the thing straight loan.
No option.
Straight loan.
And now one player where people they finger say him and Pep they fall out.
Yeah.
No,
Now Pep send on loan without option to buy.
The thing I say, he did two-sided.
Henry is not answering my question. This is the first question I've seen Henry shy out from. Henry, would you buy a Kopama in Man United now? Answer a yes or no. Don't give
Can I answer such questions?
You can answer. What do you mean by
Henry, would you buy a Haaland in Man U? Any Haaland?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Hold on. Calm down. Gentlemen, calm down.
Please calm down.
Oh, he's telling me to calm down.
Wait now.
He's telling me to calm down.
Why answer this guy questions?
No, you see problem.
Mekele, calm down.
You can't expect me to give you a yes or no answer in every.
Now two questions. You never give yes or no.
Hold on.
Henry, you sign Amrabat. Would you buy Amrabat direct transfer?
Oga, can you?
I say two questions now.
Mekele, wait. Land.
Can you wait?
Okay.
Aside the financial fair play on Man U neck,
Okay.
United would have paid for Amrabat.
Yes.
Aside,
Yeah.
as at the time we never buy Hoyland. If Pep say Haaland na for sale, Man U go even pay 100.
Okay.
That is how we need him.
Yeah.
If you bring Palmer to Man U now, where you go play?
All right, let's move on.
Now
Let's
you
move on.
need them, now you buy them.
More no dwell.
See,
Let's move on.
about this Kopama of a guy. You cannot have 2 under 21 in one team. What are you playing?
God almighty.
Who are who?
Man,
I beg,
the
I
Kopama say under 21 two of them.
Henry, you know that
When I want to put
when
academy.
Chelsea bought Palmer, I asked the same question, and every Chelsea fan asked the same question. Why did you allow Gabriel Angelo on loan? That is more of a Brazilian. Did you watch Angelo in the preseason?
All right, let me ask you this. More leave the Palmer matter. Let me ask you this. Obviously, we don't see the model where Todd Bowley they go with. With this Winstanley guy, where I get from Brighton, the head of scouting and signing. Chelsea are signing basically the best young talent. And no, I just want to talk. Is there a world where Todd Bowley they sign these players? You know, we know that this man a businessman and he won't make money. He don't sell Havertz, Mason Mount, and some other players for good money. Pulisic for good money. Koulibaly Mendy for good money. This year, in as much as he don't invest money where he no go pay now. You get so the way club accounting they work where me I done here and they try confirm and say for revenue, for signing of player, for selling of player, you record it in your book once. So if you sell this player 50 million, you go record them for your book as 50 million gained. You understand? If you sign that player 20 million, then you sell them 60 million. For your book, you go record them as 40 million gain. If na academy player or a free transfer, you record them as full gain at once. In as much as your agreement with that club fit be, I go pay you so and so time. But for the roundup of that accounting book for that year, you go write them as full profit. You understand? For that year. You know, when they say, okay, now 10 million I go record it because now 10 they won't give me now. The next year when they give me another 10, I record 10. That time where you sell at that 40, you record them as 40. So now I'm saying, is there a world where Todd Bowley won't turn Chelsea to Ajax?
Or Brighton?
Or Brighton and Dortmund? Because we dey talk am the other day say, with the money where Chelsea, Brighton not sell players to Chelsea alone, the money where then sell Caicedo, fit buy 56 Caicedo with the money where they sign the Caicedo.
56 Caicedo, 100 Caicedo.
No, there's like Caicedo whether 2.1 so okay, if you sign about
15, so
30 something Caicedo. Now, if you that money if you sign 50 something Mitoma. So basically what you're saying is Premier League winner last season, Man City get about 170 million pounds. And Brighton don't double that money from sales to Chelsea within 1 year. You get not just Chelsea, sorry. Not just Chelsea, not Potter in team, everybody, even the Winstanley guy and everything. I think not just Chelsea, Arsenal don't go collect their own. Ben White 50 million that year. Is there a world where you dey scared somehow say this guy may be more focused on generating revenue from these young players rather than getting what it takes to win titles?
I think the vision Todd Bowley has for Chelsea is making Chelsea a little bit competitive. Like getting us to, because I feel maybe hearing Todd Bowley's story, he has always been a Chelsea fan, like more of an addict. He always wanted to own the club and maybe control it. Then obviously he has played more of Football Manager.
All those kind of things.
Getting that squad depth and all that. But if you look at the sales of the players, it was strictly on the coach's direction. I would also make reference to we all Chelsea fans, we thought we were going to retain what they call it, João Felix. We thought we were going to retain what was that other midfielder?
Saul.
No, not Saul. The other midfielder that came in from Juventus.
Zakaria.
Because I wouldn't say they had a bad spell at Chelsea, the loan deal, and they came through when we needed them to come through for us in form of the creativity and the midfield balance at some point. But then the coach came in, which is Pochettino, came in and said he can't work with certain players. He needs certain players to go. We were surprised on when we Super Fabs said that a lot of outgoing we're going to go on, which is 10 to this. I don't think Todd Bowley would just come in to buy younger players to want to resell to the future. He is trying to avoid buying or avoid Chelsea spending that much in buying these players in the future, later in the future. Look at the the huge investment he has made to the Samba, which is the Corinthians, the Palmares, the Brazilian League, because those are good talents. And if you are going to buy those talents later, you are going to buy them for high figures in the future. So he is trying to avoid the fact that he's trying to say, okay, fine, I have these young talents. There's no need for me to go to the market. So if it's about sacking these coaches to bring out the best in talents, I'm going to be able to do that one there. Do you understand? That's what he is trying to do to an extent. But I don't think he's going to just buy these players to want to sell them in the future, and maybe he wants to make that money from Brighton. The investments Chelsea has already invested in these players. I think Todd Boehly now, he's done with the transfer business in bringing in all these big names. Caicedo and Co are just casualty of wars because they were involved with bad owners. If you look at Enzo's owner, you don't place... Enzo just had a World Cup, a tournament. And then the bar of 20 million release was placed on him. Like that. Caicedo's own was poor management from the scouts. We had the chance to sign him for 90 million.
So now
we waited for bidding wars to do that one. So I don't think that Todd Boehly is just that person.
They call you, tell us,
yes, Todd Boehly, just hold on, I'm defending you. You have to just be calm here. So I don't think Todd Boehly is that kind of player, but if he is, I'll be the one raising a banner and saying Todd Boehly out.
Mekele, you always like a yes or no question. Do you envisage a scenario where come next summer, people will be doing business and Chelsea will just go inside because they are done doing business?
How? I don't understand.
As in Chelsea not sign enough, we say by this time next summer Chelsea no go sign players.
Don't be this time next summer, sir. Next 3 summers to come, because you dey sign on that 21 day. What do you want to do?
Please, is there any possibility of by next summer Chelsea will not do business while others are doing?
They will just sit down and be looking.
I don't think
Chelsea, you don't
next summer I don't see Chelsea investing in buying of players, bringing in players. I don't see Chelsea spending up to 200 million.
Okay, come next summer.
Yes.
So do you see a situation where